Hello. Good afternoon. Hi, how are you? Again, good afternoon, everyone. This is Aylan. I am here live after a few days of not being on here. Um, if you haven't seen me before, I am here in Abbotsford, BC, Canada. I live here with my family. I have two girls. I have a husband. I have a dog, and I do an online business. So basically, this page, where you're watching me right now, is focused on to sharing the opportunity, the online business opportunity that I am doing right now. So this page is solely focused on sharing with you this opportunity and what this could give you if you start this venture as well. So anyway, I am again Island. I am a Filipino. I used to work on cruise ships and yachts for many years, about 17 years. I have done that. My husband as well has worked in cruise ships and yachts, and that's where we actually met for about 20 years for him or more. And when we settled here in Canada, we obviously couldn't do that job anymore. So we have to stop going on board and working on board. So we moved here to Canada, to BC, Canada, to start a family. We have two girls now, two young girls. They are still in elementary. And it's just there's a lot of realizations from coming in the world of yachting or in the world of maritime to coming to Canada and live the like the real life, right? The life on land. Um, Basically, when I finished my college or my university, I worked probably for a year or so as a sales consultant in Manila, Philippines. But after that, I was given a chance to work on board on a cruise ship, and then that's when my career started in the cruise ships and into the yachts afterwards. So anyway, so my whole entire single life was, out in the sea. So it has been when I first came here in Canada, it was a really big change. It was a lot of adjustments aside from the pay that we get from the difference of the salary from going on the boats and here there's a lot of difference. Plus when we came here, obviously we were setting up for a family, so we have more expenses. We have a lot of things to cover. So anyway, that's me in a nutshell. I could share a little bit more about myself later on again, but if you are following this page, thank you. And if you just scroll down through the bottoms, like, or through my posts almost every day and my go lives almost every day, that you'll realize that my story and how is it different, or it could be similar to what you're going through. All right. So anyway, I started this online business 4 years ago, and since then, this is what I do. When I first came here in Canada, obviously, I worked as a regularly salaried, paid employee. I worked in the hospitality industry, so I've become, when I first came here, I didn't know what to do. I was kind of I was kind of displaced, kind of like that's kind of what I wanted to call it. I didn't know where to go because it's a lot different from my industry on the boat. But anyway, I become a barista in Starbucks. I've become, admin assistants in, the schools. I've become, in server in the cafeterias, all of that. So basically in the hospitality industry. And then I end up, my last position was manager and slash cook of the cafeteria. So we're running cafeterias in the middle schools here in BC. So that was my last position anyway. So anyway, yeah, so really just really sharing with you what um what my journey was, how I started this business and how I'm doing right now. Um, as again, as I've said, for the past 4 years, this is all I do now. This is the business that I have, stumbled upon on social media, and I never looked back. So I actually did not go back, did not return to my employment after I got laid off. Sorry. So yeah, today, actually, my topic today, why I come on here today, is to share with you the importance of self development in the online business or in an online business. So when I first found this business, I really didn't know anything about, self development. I never read books about that. I never listened to any podcast about self development. So I just basically, depended on my own knowledge and on my own, like experiences. That's basically where I depend my daily thing, my growth and all of that. I never knew that, it is important to get help as well. Especially there's a lot of things nowadays that could actually help you develop your growth, your mind, your social development, everything else, right? So yeah, when I came into this business, I basically learned a lot about self development and how important it is, for anybody basically. Even though you're not doing an online business or you're not doing any business at all, it is still very important. Um, actually I am also, trying to teach that to my kids as young as they are right now. Trying to teach that it is important for them to listen to self development or like read books about self development. Obviously like the primary stage, right? Not like Tony Robbins or something like that. But yeah, why is it important in an online business? Because there's a lot of reasons. Mainly, it is basically very critical to, um, the self development is very critical for the success of an online business, or for any other businesses or anything basically, right? So the reasons why the self development is critical or important, it's because it builds resilience, and it builds your growth, like the growth mindset. So if you heard about the growth mindset, yeah, so you don't want the scarcity mindset. You don't want to always think of negative, but you always think of positive all the time, kind of thing, right? And you're also building resilience, because in an online business or in any other businesses, there's always going to be setbacks. There's always going to be, constant changes, especially in the online world changes a lot. So you want to build resilience as well as the technology changes, as everything else changes around you in your business. You have to be able to adapt, and that's the number two reason. You need to be able to adapt to the changes and learn new skills. And as I have mentioned this before in my other, go lives, that when I first came into this business, no, though I have no idea about social media marketing, and I have no idea about advertising on social media. And all of that, all of what I know right now is actually it came from the teachings of my online business. They provide me with everything that I will need to know, so that I could run my business on social media. So yeah, so you need to be able to be open to changes, be adaptable, and learn new skills as well. You also, when you're um, practicing self development, um, you're also able to manage your time more efficiently, and that's what I have learned so much in the past 4 years, that I was able to manage my time, and I was able to still enjoy the time, even though I am busy, even though I have challenges, even though things are going on around me negatively. I still am able to enjoy the time that I have, because I am able to manage my time properly. So that's one thing that, the self development books, podcasts, or basically practicing self development can do to you. It also helps you to, um, solve some issues in a non-conventional way. So, for example, like when I was at least, um, not into self development yet, and I don't have this growth mindset and this kind of thinking before. Every time I have a problem, it's always, it's either I give up, or I just forget about it, or I just don't want to deal with it, kind of thing, right? So but when you learn more about self development, and growth mindset and adaptability and all of that stuff, you'll be able to make decisions more wisely, and you can also enhance your solving skills, right? So yeah, so it's amazing how it changes your whole personality basically. So it's almost like your you have a new you kind of thing, right? It gives you a new personality all over kind of thing. So yeah, so those are just some of the basic things that you will get if you practice self development. And how you do that is obviously reading books. If you don't like reading, just like myself, I do listen. I have an Audible membership in Amazon. So I do listen a lot instead of reading, because I always also have bad vision now. So I have headaches every time I read. So I do listen a lot. Every morning I listen, aside from the prayers that I do in the mornings, which I also listen to the prayers and to the verses, to the scriptures that I want to read every day. I listen to it instead. Yeah, and then also attending meetups, or attending some conventions that are very valuable. Like, you can start with just people that already, and people that are local in your area. Some people that are keynote speakers, and you think that their topic might be able to help you. You can start with that. Again, read books if you like reading. Listen to a lot of motivational speakers online. There's a lot of people in YouTube, as you know, that we can listen to. Yeah, so the time that we have in our hands really is really the kind of like the it is up to you how you want to use that time, right? Do you want to just use that time to just scroll through you know crap things online, or you want to learn something new and develop yourself? So yeah, so that's really just the sharing that I wanted to you know put out there today. I know I'm not perfect yet. I know I'm not that good yet, but I have become so much better from what I was and who I was 4 years ago. If I would say, if I would look at myself 4 years ago, before I even started this online business, it was so much different from who I am right now. So yeah, it is very important. So we encourage everyone to get into the habit of, reading, get into the habit of listening to the people that are successful, listening to the people that know what they're doing and they have track record of success, and not just in the business, not just in financial, but success in relationships. If you want to, your relationship to become better, then listen to those people that are good at that. And there's a lot on YouTube, and again, there's a lot in Amazon or in Audible that you can listen to podcast, um, and etc. Right. So I do have somebody, Lorita. Hi, Lorita. Dios so mito. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Where are you from? I'm wondering, where are you from? Where are you watching from? Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the heart. But yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to share today. Just the importance of self development in an online business, as well as in any parts of your life, right? Family, your relationship, your marriage, your relationship with your kids, how to handle, being a parent, things like that. So there's a lot of things that we can still learn and grow. We know sometimes that, hey, I am already 47 and I know everything. Sometimes we say that, and I don't need to learn anymore. But no, there's still a lot more things to learn every day. So yeah, so as I've always say, this is kind of like my motto. We learn something every day, and the learning is just not gonna stop. There's always something that we learn every day. All right, so I hope that gave you value, and I hope to be able to come on here again tomorrow, to be able to share again other things about whatever topic that I may think. If you are anybody that is interested in starting an online business, just like what I did, yeah, so you can log your name into my email, or not, into my website, which is www.islandbaker.com, and you can write down your name and email, and I will be sending you a short webinar that you can watch to be able to learn, to be able to know how you can learn or tap into the online world as well, just like myself. So you can earn some extra income if you're looking for that, or you can earn also, make this business grow until you replace your regular job, if you want to replace it, and it is possible. This is a great opportunity, and a great what do you call the system that we have, that allowed thousands of people to be able to quit their jobs and just stay focused into this online business, and make it as a legacy for their family. So yeah, so if you want to do that as well, feel free to comment below, or direct message me, connect with me, or just straight away register your name and email into my website, and I will be able to give you the webinar. All right. Have a good day, everybody, and I hope to see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.